Namaste programs, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tour dos from the sea into the desert bush trip. Leg 2 from Port Augusta to Welpenna Pound Airport, although more importantly it's Coober Pedy, a very famous town, underground, mining town. Let's go to it. Alright, let's get going. The sun is barely up. It's 6:20 AM local time. But yeah, it's going to make for some nice lighting, I reckon. Let's go. Let's say goodbye to Port Augusta. Good old Port Augusta. Wonder why our plane desperately wants to go off to the right. I'm not really sure. Let's get going. We want 40 degrees for 6 minutes 11 seconds. So much for small segments. Let's get this way. Let's get physical. Alright, there we go. 40 degrees-ish. Why am I minus 0 degrees trim? Let's go up. Oh, suddenly we're 12%. Oh, right. Okay, well, 12% is way too much. What's going on, Asobo? Why? Why does it say 0% when it was actually 12%? And why is it at 12%? It's normally at like 8% or something for takeoff. Makes no sense. Let's start our clock. 6 minutes 11. The Dutchman's stern. After lifting into the sky again, set a course to the northeast, flying over rolling grasslands and then passing into the first of the Flinders Range of mountains. Then reach the Dutchman's stern, a mountain that stands 2,690 feet above sea level. Well, I guess we're going to need to be that high then. Fair enough. While we're here, we'll say goodbye to Port Augusta. This looks like a good opportunity for a thumbnail, wouldn't you say? Let's do this, a bit up like that, yeah, why not, like that. Not bad, not bad at all. Make a note of that. Get back into our plane. And keep heading to our 40 degrees. And over 2,600 feet. Because apparently that's what we need to do. Alright, that'll do for now. Let's go to our, what is it, 2%. And I'll go back to doing 90%. Yesterday, I don't know if this is a slightly different plane. I didn't look it up again. I was meant to look and see what plane we're actually in, whether it's not quite, I mean, it looks exactly like the plane I've been flying, but for some reason seems to be flying much faster at 100% than the plane I have been flying. I guess again we've got a tailwind, maybe that's the issue, I'm not sure. Alright, well that's not going to work actually. Let's get back up to full power and maybe 3 or 4% because we're losing height here. Yeah, it's better. Alright, let's go back to 2% and see where that leaves us. Have a look around while we can. Barely sunrise. Barely sunrise. Look at that. The rivers, the flatness. Every now and then a bit of a hill, barely a mountain, then maybe, yeah, I guess you could call these mountains, why not, if you're feeling generous. This big road, wow, that is a big long straight road. I wonder if it's a train track actually. Alright, okay, yeah, well, 2% didn't work, let's go to 0% then. We're still climbing. But we've only done 3 minutes of 6, so I'm guessing this is the Dutchman's stern here. Well, that's slightly higher, right? Supposed to be doing 40 anyway, so let's actually head that way. That way we'll miss the top of the mountain because I think we're slightly lower than what it should be. As always, I can't change the QNR in a bush trip, so we could very well be at 2600. But we wouldn't know. We just wouldn't know. Still gaining height, still going very fast. I'm going to go back to 90. 90% power. Maybe 1.5% trim. See how that works for us. As we arrive at the Flinders Range. I'm pretty sure we say Flinders Ranges. Plural. In the old Oz. Why are we doing 180? We're at 90% power. This must be a different plane to the one I'm used to. It must be the same brand but slightly different because, yeah, I'm usually doing 100% power and, you know, I might be 170 or so in the yellow. So we're at 2,800 and yeah, we're lower, well, we're just about the same height as the mountain. So definitely not 2690 on the altitude meter, but as mentioned, we aren't able to do anything with our QNR. So that 29.92 inches down in the bottom right should probably be something like 30 something. Anyway, what can you do? We've done 5 minutes 10 of 6 minutes 11 and we're about to arrive at the mountain. So what do? Do we just assume we've got here too fast, which is probably the case because we're doing 172 TAS. Mountain, have we arrived at you? Give it a little bit more. Give it a little bit more. Go to 4% trim because we're still losing a bit of height and I'm not happy about it. Let's go 8 degrees for 2 minutes 34. Warren Gorge. From the Dutchman's Stern, head northeast to Warren Gorge, one of the gems of the Flinders Range, due to its multicoloured rock forms. Well, I better see some gems. I'm going back to 100% because it feels like these mountains are a little bit higher as, yet again. There we go, 8%, 8 degrees. Warren Gorge on the way. What have we got here? A mine. Or some such. Or a quarry, really. Alright, now we need to go back to like at least 2%. No, not just minus 0%. I said 2%. There we go. Thank you, game. Look at these hills in the morning light. Mountains, very pretty. Beautiful. Can't really complain about the way this game renders things, can you? I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I ain't going to complain. I think it's amazing. Alright, well, let's try back to 0% then. Unless we're already up high enough. See where that leads us in terms of speed. You know, I have to wonder whether the times they put on the bush trip are based on some plane, and someone, you know, comes along and goes, no, we're not going to use that plane, we're going to use this plane, and it just doesn't match up at all, because, although, to be fair, we're doing 186, so let's power down to 90, because, yeah, this 2 minutes 34, I think we've probably already arrived. I don't know where the multicoloured rock forms are, but, look, we've done 2 minutes 20, and we're going way too fast. Way too fast. So I think we're going to go 56 degrees for 6 minutes 40. We're looking for the Watt Sugarloaf. What? No, WATT. From Warren Gorge, head northeast to Wat Sugarloaf, a prominent mountain of the Flinders Range. You're missing an E there, my dude. That stands 2,025 feet above sea level. 6 minutes 40 in this direction. Why are we going so fast? I've just lost all control of this aircraft. That's what's going on here. Come on, 56 degrees. There we go. So the Wat Sugarloaf must be in that range over there. The Wat Sugarloaf. It doesn't, you know, I want to see a Sugarloaf. I want to see something that looks like a Sugarloaf. Curse you. Let's try and get some semblance of level flight going on here. There we go. That might be a bit better. Let's have a look around. Sun is still barely up. We've just got a giant plain of absolutely nothing. Just trees and a bit of a river there. Look at this landscape. It's unbelievable. Again, how is this not where water once was? Splosh, wave, splosh, wave. Who knows? Don't know. Don't know. Not a geologist. I'm sure they've got their theories. Amazing. Amazing view. What are we supposed to be doing? 56. Ah, good enough. 57. So which one's the Sugarloaf, I wonder? We've done 2 minutes 42 of 6 minutes 40. Hopefully at a sort of semi-reasonable speed. We might arrive a bit early, but not so early it doesn't make any sense. I'm guessing this is the Sugarloaf in front of us. Because why wouldn't it be? To be honest, I don't know what a Sugarloaf is. I'm kind of looking for a loaf of bread, you know? Is that what a Sugarloaf looks like? I don't know what a Sugarloaf looks like. I don't know what a Sugarloaf is. Gag nabbit. Any civilization? Any civilization to be had? I sort of feel like this almost is civilization in front of us, but perhaps not. Perhaps it's just some strange colorization. I mean, what's going on here? Is that an ex-river? A current river? Very grey riverbed? Carving out that entire area? Definitely a river bed. Don't know if it's got any water in it anymore. Why is it so grey? And why is all this so grey? Why am I asking questions I don't know the answers to? You may ask why yourself. Why? This is, of course, the trip that started in Whyalla, so it's all questions. It's all questions, no answers. If you come here for answers, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place. We've done 434 of 640. I think this is the Sugarloaf, though. Seems about right. So once we're over the top of this, even though we'll be about a minute, even 1.5 minutes early, I'm going to allow it, because it seems very likely that this navlog was put together for a plane that's much slower than this. They must have changed planes right at the last second. Alright, we're over the top of it. We've only done 5 minutes though. Is it possible this next range is the Sugarloaf? Doesn't look any different. Let's cut the difference. Let's wait for another few seconds. Let's wait for 5 minutes 40 and then turn. All a bit strange, really. Nothing's adding up on this bush trip. Nothing at all. Alright, done. 22 degrees for 4:33. Will Pennapound Airport, stayed to the east of a prominent line of mountains and then pass over the town of Hawker, then land at Hawker Airport, in brackets YHAW, or as I'm going to pronounce it, Yaha! Yaha! Yaha Airport. There we go, 22 degrees for 4 minutes this way. Didn't it say it was in Coober Pedy though? Oh wait, we're headed to Coober Pedy. I read the wrong thing on the one screen. Oh, forgive me everyone. We're going to Hawker today. Alright. Better put that on my notes here. Not Coober Pedy. Coober Pedy's where we end. Alright. Well, I'm not going to go back and fix that, so you can all laugh at previous Chaz as he made a mistake in the intro, reading the wrong part of the screen. And for some reason, there's no picture for this airport, so we're gonna have to just find it the old-fashioned way. Alright, 22 degrees in another 3 minutes. I guess over this mountain range there will be some form of town with an airport in it. We hope, we suspect, we pray. Am I going to hit this mountain? Oh, it's pretty close. Let's just go to 4% trim so that at least we're gaining some height right now. It's not that close, but if we were to get a sudden down thrust of air, it might be a little bit tricky. There we go, that's all we needed. That's all we needed. Alright, hello, got airport. Can we see? Well, it might not even show up on the topographic because of it might be grass. It's possible something's going on over there. Very possible. But is it possible enough? We've done 2.5 minutes of 4, so definitely want to start losing some height as well. There we go, that looks about right. Maybe not, maybe that's a bit harsh. Can we find this airport? Hasn't shown up on there yet. This must be Hawker. Hello Hawker, how you going bruh? Alright, another minute and a half and we should be able to find this airport, but again with no picture of it, makes it a bit difficult to know where it is. Can I zoom out a bit? That way. Okay, it's over to my right a bit. Hello, got airport. Let's do this because I want to be able to see out and see where it is. Alright, it must be close. Let's get to flap and gear range. Is that it there? Is that line there? No, that can't possibly be an airport, can it? Nope. It's right in front of me. It's right in front of me. I can't see an airport. It's not that, is it? It must be that. Is this what we're landing on here? Is that a runway? There's a bush in the road. I mean, it sort of looks like a runway, but not really. It's too short. I was nowhere near the ground. Game. I wasn't anywhere near the ground yet. Did I hit that tree that's not meant to be there? Why would there be a tree at the very end of the runway? Where's it going to put me? These bush trips though. Oh, great. Look, this is perfect. This is exactly where I want it to be. Reckons I'm 1,200 feet in the air somehow. I wonder where it thinks I am. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? We've done it. We've done it. We've taken off somehow. It's total bullshit. I don't know where we are though. Where has it put us? This is so buggy. So utterly buggy. Let's go. I don't know. Where were we even headed? Go this way for a bit. Let's see if we can find where we are on the map. No idea where we are on the map. I think we need to go sort of northeast I mean. Try and find this. Oh, there it is. There's Hawker again. There's Hawker again. I'm keeping all of this in. I know it's a total disaster, but you know, we need to report on how buggy this game is. I mean, it's nice that they try to put you close to where you crashed. Although, again, I question that. I wasn't anywhere near the ground. And suddenly it told me I collected a... So let's go back to zooming in here. There it is. It's right in front of us. Still right in front of us. Let's just fly over it and make sure it is that thing that I thought it was. Unbelievable. Must be that airport. Must be. It must be it. Be nice if I had the picture of it. Nice that I don't have to do the whole bush trip again, but it would be also nice if it put me back in a spot where I could actually... well, it's meant to be in the air. You're meant to be in the air when you hit continue. Although a Y restart's actually doing continue as well, I don't know. Mustn't be the runway. It mustn't be it. It's in front of me. It's not that over there. Okay, I think we can assume that it's not that over there. So where's the runway then? Still directly in front of me. I am not seeing anything that would even remotely be described as a runway. Further that way maybe even. Hello? Got runway? So that explains why I couldn't land over there and why there was some kind of invisible thing that hit me when I was actually not anywhere near the ground. Hello? Oh, is that it? No, that's a road. It's basically going north-south. That is it. It's a giant concrete runway. Yeah, that would have worked better. Alright, my bad. My bad. I should have double-checked that. It just looked, that thing looked like a bit of a dirt runway, but apparently not. We've got this giant thing here. Oh, well, that makes more sense. Fair enough. I'll allow that. Jesus. Disasters. Disasters left, right and centre. We've crashed like 80 times. We're on our like 800th life now. What is this? Dark Souls. What is this? Elden Ring. Alright. Let's see if this works a bit better. Here we go, an actual runway. That makes life much more easy. Possibly. We'll never know. Boom. The brakes on. Be very surprised if this registers, having restarted it 18 times. Let's see. Hey, it's still registered. Well, that extended the bush trip for a little bit. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, thank you for existing. Au revoir, goodbye.